Okay, here we go with Coach Jose Alonzo of ETB Men's Soccer for this week's Coach's Show. Coach, coming off of another frustrating road trip, a couple of real close losses, a couple of one-goal losses at Texas Lutheran on Friday and then at Shriner on Saturday. Just kind of talk a little bit about those games and maybe some things that you saw in there that you guys are going to be working on this week.
Okay, against Texas Lutheran, they came up really strong. In the first 20 minutes, they put so much pressure that we really had a hard time handling it. But after that, everything evened up, and at the end, of course, we lost in the last 8 minutes. But there was an instance when we could have put the game away. With about 15 minutes left, we had about 2 opportunities to score, clear opportunities, and we just didn't make it. So the game could have gone either way, even though the shooting percentage, might look like, TLU was in complete control. So it was a very close game. Same thing with the Shriner. It was we were actually controlling the game when they had a fast break and scored, and that was it. It was we put a lot of pressure in the last 10-15 minutes. They were actually, worried, kicking the ball away, and we just couldn't put the ball in the net. That was a problem.
Talked a little bit last week about just how young your team is and how they've been coming along. Are you concerned, or do you see any signs of frustration? Y'all had several really, really tough losses in terms of just one goal here, one goal there. What's the mood of the team like right now, just battling through the frustration of, just being right there but not being able to cash in yet?
It is very difficult for any coach to be in this situation. I've never been in this situation before, but it looks like we are handling it pretty good. Our players are responding well. They know where we are. They know that this is a rebuilding year. They know that we have mostly freshmen, and they're doing fairly good. I know it is hard, but we are being emphasizing that it could have been 4-0 instead of 0-4 in the conference. Easily. Mm-hmm. Simply the goals haven't been on our side, but it is frustrating. We have our captains are handling the situation very well, and our players are responding as well.
Again, coming up this week, the annual grudge match, if you will, against Laterno. They got a very talented team this year. They've got some big wins over there, and we got to go over to their place Thursday night and play. Talk a little bit about, first of all, the game coming up Thursday, and then just the general rivalry that you've built with them over the years. It's
going to be a very difficult game. Anytime we go to play against Laterno, no matter who has the better individual players, it is a battle. And we expect the same this Thursday. So, and when Laterno plays at their place, they play actually at a different level, so we have to be ready for that, and I think we are. Okay. Let me mention something that, I didn't mention at the beginning, we really have been having a hard time scoring, and we're a young team, but in a way we have a couple of our forwards out with a fracture. We don't know how long they're going to be out. I'm talking about Pete and Emerson. Mm-hmm. So that makes it even harder. So. Okay.
Well, Coach, hopefully your luck will turn around this week. Get a big win at Laterno Thursday, and then we'll come back next week with a couple of home games and get you back on the right track.
Good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.